In this live stream, Dale is going to show us how he uses Fiverr to order some Twitch affiliate emotes. And we're going to do it on the cheap. And we're going to see who can make us laugh or cringe or maybe even impress us. So stay tuned. And we're going to see what Twitch emotes on Fiverr is all about in 2022. Today's going to be a little bit different because I have some rules that I put in place that we're going to try to stick to as we order these. But Dale, tell us why we should be using Fiverr to order emotes, overlays, that kind of stuff for our streaming needs.
You know what? I tell you what, you cannot get a lot of things done if you're trying to do all of it yourself. And why try to put together some stuff on your own if you don't have the time, and sometimes if you have just a little bit of discretionary expense. So that's why we want to show you some inexpensive graphic designers you can find over on Fiverr. So here are our rules. I'm going to start it out with number 1. Find the cheapest artists possible. All right, we're going to find it cheap as possible. Not doing this to be funny, but let's face it, it's not all of us who are made out of money. And if you want to see us spend the big bucks, go back and watch some of our first Fiverr videos, because Lord knows we spent quite a bit.
Rule number 2, only one Twitch emote per artist. As you know, on our past videos on Fiverr, we did more emotes per artist or whatever, but this is going to kind of level the playing field. It's going to give that artist one shot to impress us or even make us laugh. And this makes the most sense, you know. We're doing this for speed.
Rule number 3, we're going to use a word generator. Yeah, word generator. So that way we're picking randomly 3 nouns that the artist can draw inspiration from. Now, we're not going to change anything. We're just going to give it to them and see what happens. We're going to randomwordgenerator.com/noun.php, or you can just Google up random word generator and you'll find it.
Yeah.
So let's find us some emote makers on Fiverr. So we're looking for cheap. The very first thing I want to do is come over to budget. And since we're looking at cheap and the way Walt's saying that, we're going to keep it cheap as possible. $5. Hit apply.
All right.
So now it has narrowed it down. And it's given us some pretty good choices. Visually, we could see they look pretty nice. At $5, here's one for Fiverr's Choice. Now, if you ever see this little tag of Fiverr's Choice, that's letting you know that Fiverr actually endorses this person and says, hey, they are actually really good and we're getting behind them. So immediately, I'm loving this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control and then left click on that so I open it in another window, and we're going to come to that in just a second here. So, Walt, as you're peeking at some of these first options, is there any one of those that jumps off the board?
The Twitch emotes fast, the one with the effed up looking guy's face.
Okay.
I want that one.
And here's the really cool thing. Walt noticed something too as well, is you're looking at the thumbnails, and of course, naturally, you're probably going to say, ooh, wow, this is going to be fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and get it. But we don't see a Fiverr's Choice on it. However, if you look at the little star rating right in the bottom left-hand corner here, it'll tell you this person has 5 stars as an average and over 1,000 reviews. So this means that they do pretty good. They're a level 2 seller, meaning that they have sold numerous gigs. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit more.
Pick the next one. You pick the next one.
And I think, you know, you and I could probably pick 3. All right, so
2 more.
Right away, I'm loving this picture. It has 67 positive reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that one.
Hook me up with the banana guy.
All right, so there's banana guy. We got 4. All right. You know what? I kind of like this one, like the anime look to it. All right, so with this one, Duck Sick, I will create snazzy Twitch emotes for you in 24 hours.
There we go. There we go. I like that. All right. So let's put him to work, Dale.
Yeah.
Let me on. I'll generate the 3 words. Drawing, truth, inflation. Those are the 3 words.
Drawing, truth, inflation.
Inflation. So that's what he needs to take inspiration from. I don't care if he uses 1 word, 3 words, 2 words. Draw inspiration from that. He's free to roam.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead, pick up the nickel package that they have, which is 1 emote or badge. Unlimited revisions. We're going to do no revisions because we're like that. Now we got to lay the groundwork here. Please put down the details of your order and attach the image references for your character. Hey.
No image references. You got drawing, truth, and inflation. Come up with it.
Hit start order.
All right. let's move on. Next one.
Emote number 1. All right, so I want to make sure we get the details pulled up here from the last one, so I can just simply go over, copy, and paste.
And then I'll just throw in input the other 3 nouns.
Put the
each one of them's gonna. Yep.
Not too bad, man. I would say we got 6 gigs done in all. I've got my hopes up for the $10 gig because obviously I spent $5 more. So we will see exactly. All the Fiverr gigs are in. Yes, it's so cool. We ordered a bunch of $5 gigs, sight unseen, everything else, and they came back. So here's the big question. Is Fiverr worth it when it comes to purchasing cheap affiliate emotes and sub badges? Well, let's take a look. But first, if you like any of these artists we have hired or want to find your own artists on Fiverr, use our affiliate link, livestreamingtech.com/Fiverr. Every one of the sellers reached out to me afterwards. I would say about 4 of them were confused about the 3 words we selected. They thought it was for, doing 3 different things, or they were like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I just pretty much explained it more to them. The other 2 were like, hey, this looks good. Are you happy with this? In fact, we even had one who drew up everything like a rough sketch and asked for my approval on that one.
Wow.
That's $5.
For $5, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, there was, what was it? We did this kind of series back before, like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get that attention to detail. That's actually awesome for $5. So I can't wait to see that one. You got to let me know which one that one was, by the way.
Okay, so we've got these 6 gigs. I'm going to go ahead and open them up in an individual window. Let's go out with the first one, Duck Sick. I will create snazzy Twitch emotes. It was $5. This was the one where he actually had reached out to me asking a lot of questions. Please download the archive pics from this chat, or just screenshots. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and download this. All right, so here is the emote. I'm going to show you the template they actually had shared. This is kind of cool. Some people actually made them into GIFs. Now, this one is not a GIF. It looks like it's just like a PNG of some sort. You can probably slap it on your screen. So this was the one that actually did a rough draft and had me approved before he went all the way through.
Did the hand drawing?
Yep, right. So
wow. What were the 3 words? Do you remember what the 3 words were that we gave him?
The 3 words for this person was drawing, truth, and inflation.
All right. Dude, I dig that. Okay, so see, I was looking at it, when I was looking at it, I was like, but then now that I see the 3 words, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's
all right.
Good. And he had probably the worst words out of all of them.
Question is, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up?
Thumbs up. Yeah, because he was doing the drawing. And
$5? You got to get out of here.
$5. And you said that he hit you up beforehand to make sure that it was good before he went through. Yeah, that's
absolutely
well worth the money. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to the, was it worth the money? Yeah, $5. That's definitely worth $5.
Yep, I will definitely go back
because the fact that the communication, as well as I do, Dale, even with our video editors and people who make our thumbnails and stuff, communication is key. I like that.
Number 2, Ramaguffin. That was a $5 gig. All right, let's see here. Nice to meet you. All right, so this one, there we go.
And he actually gave us the 3 different sizes, so we don't even have to worry about resizing this one. That right there, worth $5. Actually, I dig that.
Fun fact though, here's the thing: is someone needs to let them know. Twitch only does one size now.
Oh,
you just upload one size, and they resize
Twitch
it all
Auto
across.
does it now. Great.
They probably saw YouTube doing it, and they decided, oh yeah, that's probably a smart idea, because YouTube, you just, for their emojis, you just upload one and that's it. All right, so second gig, Ramaguffin. All right, $5, and they delivered really fast. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Everybody inside the comments, let us know. Thumbs up or thumbs down? All right. Next up is going to be Gonteng Studio. This was another one, very attentive to my needs. Was reaching out. They were like, hey, you kind of picked 3 of those things, but this one, ain't gonna lie to you, man. Well, all right, I'm not gonna say a word because I don't want to
was this the dumpster one, dude? Was this the dumpster one? Oh, $5. Okay, if I remember correctly, Dale, it was Dumpster Industry or something. Love Dumpster Industry or something like that. Oh yeah. Once again, it was almost like the first guy that just got stuck with horrible freaking things to come up with. Dude, I would actually use that. I would use that on my Twitch channel. That's gonna get me streaming again.
Ain't gonna lie, like I honestly I saw that and I was like, that's
trash.
Mine.
Oh, you're like, that's definitely, he gets 2 thumbs up.
He gets
on that
2
one.
thumbs up.
I bumped my microphone up.
So next one is flying chicken. The 3 words were thing, shirt, user. There you go.
They literally put 2 of the words in
a shirt,
and then put the shirt in.
Thing user. Okay, man. I'm gonna give E for effort on this one.
Yeah, A for effort.
E for effort is what they get.
As far as them following instruction, they did use the 3 words.
Okay.
They used the 3, legitimately 2 of the words.
Okay. Let me amend my stance. My stance at this point. My stance is now like it's in the middle. I'm not going to give it a thumbs up. I'm not going to give it a thumbs down.
You're going to give it an okay. I'll agree with you on that. I'll give it an.
All right. Next one is from Blasink. This particular image, if it opens up, come on, there we go. That was the first draft they sent to me. And I was just like, you do not need to say anything else.
What were the 3 words? What were the 3 words on this one?
The 3 words were alcohol, finding, and love.
Damn, they nailed that.
So wait for it. That was just the first draft. Here is the final draft. And of course they put it through like a fancy background, but you get the idea. Look at that.
Wow. Wow.
Another applause on this
$5?
one.
$5.
$5. And
dude.
It was
all right. So thumbs up, obviously, and well worth them. It almost really, even though I still like the trash can one, I'm gonna say as far as artistic value goes and the value of an emote, something clean, something that pops and is catching. That is definitely it.
Next and last emote done by Kong Vector. Now, Kong
What's the
Vector.
Words? Hit us with the words first.
Now, if I recall, Kong Vector was actually a Fiverr's Choice seller. So we'll go in the requirements. It was impression, employee, phishing.
Ooh, that was a hard one too. Yeah, I remember.
And there was a lot of back and forth dialogue.
I'm sure
there
was.
Wait till you see this. They hooked us up with a GIF along with this.
A GIF.
Yes, you get a GIF with the actual emote itself. Look at this.
Wow.
This right here. I'm already standing, so I'm gonna sit down first. There we go. There we go. That's me. I'm standing to applaud for this one.
You know what though? I'm actually quite impressed, dude.
Honestly,
we spent hundreds of dollars on some of those
before. Yeah, and we got this.
We could have just threw $5.
And to be honest, I never rush a brief. So anytime you're putting together a brief, any type of details you're wanting to get to a Fiverr seller, be as descriptive as possible. Over communicate versus under communicate. Highly recommend too, if you ever get the opportunity, get the Fiverr app, install it on your phone, get the notifications because it's kind of cool. While I was doing some of these gigs, they ended up direct messaging me through Fiverr. So then I was able to kind of keep the dialogue going and get those gigs done in pretty timely fashion. One of the things, Walt, that you and I probably failed to notice was most of those gigs were a delivery within 24 hours.
What was your favorite out of all those, Dale? Just real quick.
Man, I got to go with trash can.
Trash can.
I
trash can. So that's the thing. Dale thinks trash can's the favorite, but then again, you got to think of both of our mentalities here. Okay. You know,
value,
I'd say trash can.
Value would be Kong Vector. Kong Vector nailed it. Like having the GIF along with it.
Yeah.
And just the detail, because the difference I saw between the t-shirt one and the fish one was the fish had like water in the background. And had like a fishing line.
Oh yeah.
There's more to it. There was some substance.
And even with it shrunk down, you're gonna still that's gonna be clean. That's gonna be very clean or whatever. Because that's the thing. Everyone, you remember when you're ordering these emotes, don't think about it as you're looking at it on your desktop screen. You know, think about it as what's this going to look like in my chat? That's going to really make or break whether you can tell what the hell it is in chat versus a big smudge of freaking color, you know, off to the side or whatever. But dude, I'm going to have to go with trash can. Let us know in the comments below. And speaking of, if you are wanting to hire one of these artists yourself to create, whether it be Twitch emotes or, hey, you know what? Dale, didn't you say YouTube was doing something like that now?
Yep.
So, You know, if you're not a Twitch streamer, you can always jump in on and hit it with your YouTube stuff. And you could use the link down below in the description. And I will also be putting a link later on in the description for all these artists that you can find on our list. Or you can use livestreamingtech.com/Fiverr. That's right. Use 2 R's, not 2 V's, like I always mistype. I don't know why. I even was doing the notes today, and I was like,
Fiverr.
Fiverr. And I was like,
Fiverr.
It's 2 R's, Walt. It's 2 R's. So, Dale, what's on my face?
You got to get on to the next video, folks. Like, this is not the end. In fact, slap his face. And if you enjoyed this content and you love live streaming, slap my face and subscribe. We'll see you guys very next week.